Welcome to the Parliament Chamber. This is the largest room in the public buildings. It is in this room the debates of the National Assembly take place.
The chamber is arranged according to the Westminster tradition, with the government and opposition members facing each other across the wooden tables. Members of the party obtaining the most votes in a general election form the government and sit on the right of the Speaker. Members of the opposition parties sit to the left of the Speaker. Members of Parliament sit in assigned seats, which reflect to some extent the party's hierarchy. On the front table of each of the political parties are volumes of the laws of Guyana. Volumes of the law books are also placed in front of the Speaker. To the back of the chamber, behind a rail, is a public gallery where members of the general public can sit and observe the National Assembly in action. This gallery has a seating capacity for 72 persons. Immediately behind them, slightly elevated, is seating for the media and special guests. On that same level, staff from the Hansard department document the discussions and debates of every sitting. The Speaker of the National Assembly sits facing the House. The Speaker's chair is an elaborately carved chair made of teak wood. This was a gift from the government of India in 1966, when Guyana gained its independence. Immediately in front of the Speaker is another independence gift. This table and 3 chairs are for the Clerk of the National Assembly, the Deputy Clerk, and the Sergeant at Arms. A 4th chair, also for the Sergeant at Arms, is positioned at the back of the House. These were a gift from the British House of Commons.
There are some other items of special importance in the Parliament Chamber.
On the southern wall hangs a gilded clock depicting the rays of the sun. This was a gift from the Decorative Company Limited in the year 1954. This clock was made by the makers of the famous Big Ben clock in England. On the eastern wall hang portraits of some of Guyana's past presidents.
Arthur Chung was Guyana's first ceremonial president. Lyndon Forbes Sampson Burnham was Guyana's second premier and later became the first executive president. Mr. Hugh Desmond Hoyt, in 1985, became Guyana's second executive president, following the death of Lyndon Forbes Sampson Burnham. Dr. Chedi Bharat Jagan was Guyana's first premier and third executive president. Mrs. Janet Jagan was elected Guyana's fourth executive president and first female head of state.
One of the most striking features of the chamber, however, is the highly decorative sunken paneled ceiling done in pastel hues of pink, green, blue and off-white, and is considered the most artistic and ornate in the Caribbean area.
This ceiling was designed, coffered and painted in 1875 by an Italian artist who migrated to British Guyana in 1860 with a group of Italian priests. His name was Cesare Castellani. His work remained in impeccable condition for over 140 years. The original ceiling was molded from plaster of Paris. In the year 2000, the ceiling was refurbished using polyethylene. The ceiling is now expected to last for at least another 200 years.
The walls of this chamber are paneled in wood and polished to a mahogany finish. The windows are of floor length and some carry a little balcony on the outside.